Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm making my predictions for this Saturday's premium live event, Night of Champions. Our first match is a rematch from Backlash where we'll see Brock Lesnar take on Broken Arm Cody Rhodes. For me, I could see this match going either way. With Cody having a broken arm, I could see them playing off of that of, oh, Cody was injured, that's why Brock beat him, which is kind of weird that Brock needs a built-in thing to win after what we've seen for years now. But for me, I think that the adrenaline will take over in Cody Rhodes' body, and he is somehow, someway going to defeat Brock Lesnar at Night of Champions. I could see Cody pulling out another sneaky pin like he did at Backlash, or I can see Brock running over the ref and getting rocked by a chair or something, where that leads to a crossroads and Cody wins. I think this will be even adding more to the story path to him winning Money in the Bank and maybe taking on Roman Reigns for the titles at SummerSlam. So now on to match number 2. And match number 2 will be for the Raw Women's Championship, where Bianca Belair will be putting her title on the line against Asuka. For me, I see this match being a repeat of WrestleMania with Bianca Belair retaining the Women's Championship in this match. I just don't see it to where Asuka's going to get it here after losing at WrestleMania. If the title was going to go away from Belair, I think WrestleMania would have been the day to do it. But now I see Belair retaining the title and now trying to see who the new challengers will be to face her on SmackDown and who eventually could be the one to dethrone the EST. So now on to our next match. And this match will be for the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles, where we'll see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn put the titles on the line against the bloodline of Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. For me, I could see the chaos ensuing if Roman and Solo win, where Roman has 4 titles now, technically 6 in his possession because he also have the other set of tag titles on him with Solo. But I just don't think you can have another set of titles tied up with Roman Reigns right now. So I believe Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens will be retaining the tag team titles in this match. After Roman and Solo bumped into each other on SmackDown, it looked like there was some uneasiness in the bloodline there with them two. I think you just have Solo eat the pin here, and Roman just gets more and more pissed at the Uso brothers, and then here we go. This is where all things lead, and the bloodline blows up. And I also think this would put a bow on the story of Sami versus the bloodline, to where technically he's beaten every member in the group. He hasn't pinned Roman, but he would have beaten the Usos at WrestleMania, where him and Kevin won the tag team titles, and now he would have beaten Solo, and then technically Roman by that way, but not pinning him and keeping his tag titles and keeping the reign of Owens and Zayn going on. So now on to match number 4. And this will be for the SmackDown Women's Championship, where we'll see Rhea Ripley putting the title on the line against Natalya. For me, I do not see a chance in hell of Natalya winning, and I believe Rhea Ripley will be retaining the women's title in this match. This feels like a holdover feud for Ripley until we get someone to challenge her at Money in the Bank, and then who will be challenging her at SummerSlam. And maybe it's the Money in the Bank winner, for all we know, that will be taking on Ripley at SummerSlam. But I just don't see any possibility or reason why Natalya would win this match. So now on to match number 5. And this will be for the Intercontinental Championship, where Gunther will be putting his title on the line against Mustafa Ali. I feel like this could be a very fun, quick match, but when things are all said and done, Mustafa Ali is going to get swatted out of the air, and Gunther will be retaining the Intercontinental Championship. For me, I don't see Gunther's historic reign coming to an end here against Ali, and I think Gunther will start back up with his more frequent title defenses that he was doing on SmackDown before he was drafted to Raw. We'll see that more and more and more, but I potentially see this leading to Ali not being a free agent anymore and ending up on the red brand. After a good performance but just coming up short, I could see them playing into that, where Ali is now part of the Raw roster, and we'll see how that goes. So now on to our co-main event of the evening. And this will be our last women's match, where we'll see Becky Lynch take on Trish Stratus. For me, this also feels like a coin flip match where I could see it going either way, but I think by some shenanigans type way, I think Trish Stratus will be defeating Becky Lynch here. For me, I think Trish winning extends this feud and could lead it all the way to SummerSlam, like we initially thought this feud was going to where some way they both end up in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and I think Becky could win that, and then instead instead of having Becky needing to cash in right away and setting her sights on one of the women's championships. At SummerSlam, we could see Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch 2, this time for the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase. I also think this is the way to go to extend that Women's Money in the Bank briefcase for being around for more than an hour like it's been for the past, feels like, decade. Every time the woman who wins it, usually that thing's gone by the end of the night or by the end of the next show. And with Becky winning that Money in the Bank briefcase and Trish being like, hey, I just beat you in a one-on-one match, I'm going to beat you for that briefcase, it adds to the lore of the Money in the Bank and could help it out to where people take it seriously more and more again. So now on to our main event of the evening. For the World Heavyweight Championship, we will see Seth Rollins take on AJ Styles. So no crazy ideas from me here. I think this is going to lead to where we pretty much all thought it was going to lead when we heard this tournament, when this title was announced, that Seth Rollins would be the World Heavyweight Champion here. Just with all the moving parts, like, it kind of doesn't make sense to me for even AJ winning, because, like, oh, he gets traded to Raw, okay, that's cool, but he's part of a group, so do Gallows, Anderson, and Mia Yim go with him? How does that work? Who gets traded for him? He's got 2 feuds going on SmackDown anyway with Grayson Waller, and Karrion Kross had a card with him on it, so maybe that's in one of his next 2 feuds. And Rollins, this leading Raw's World Heavyweight Champion, is something we all thought would happen and probably will happen. It will probably be a pretty decent run. So when things are all said and done on Saturday, Seth Rollins will be the new World Heavyweight Champion. So that'll do it for my predictions for this Saturday's Night of Champions Premium Live event. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like what I'm doing on this channel and want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Leave your thoughts about what you think will be happening on Saturday in the comments section below. Lions franchise shorts will be coming back next week. We're in the off-season. Draft's going to happen Thursday. I'm probably going to make a little what we've done in the off-season short to put up, so we know who's on the team, who's no longer on the team kind of deal. But thanks for watching, and see you on Thursday for Double or Nothing.